This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, November 20th. Lots of clouds and rain today. There is the possibility of an intense afternoon thunderstorm that could bring damaging winds and hail. The temperature will be much lower than it has been, though. The high will be 75. The clouds and rain will linger through the evening hours. Another thunderstorm may move into the area with an overnight low of 62. Here are today's headlines. Governor Greg Abbott has asked North Texas district attorneys and Attorney General Ken Paxton to investigate what Abbott called Sharia tribunals masquerading as legal courts. In a letter sent to the officials on Wednesday, Abbott pointed to the Islamic Tribunal, launched in Dallas in 2014. He said the group had set up a rival court system to illegally enforce Sharia law. Abbott's letter stated, "The Constitution's religious protections provide no authority for religious courts to skirt state and federal laws simply by donning robes and pronouncing positions inconsistent with Western civilization." The tribunal's founder, Tahir el-Badawi, referred a request for comment to local attorney Khalid Hamadeh, who shared a statement which read, "It is important to remind the governor that religious courts have been a part of this republic since its founding. Their existence and operation are fully protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution." The statement said the tribunal's judges only handle mediation and arbitration in family law disputes like divorces. According to the statement, a judge's decision is referred to Texas courts for a final ruling and for enforcement. Abbott's letter said religious organizations were permitted under Texas law to adjudicate ecclesiastical questions, but not to set up separate courts to evade neutral and generally applicable laws, as he said the Islamic Tribunal had done. In other news, one person is dead and two others were wounded Wednesday afternoon after gunfire erupted at a Lake Highlands Walmart. A police call log showed several units were dispatched shortly before 3:30 p.m., to the Walmart located in the 9300 block of Forest Lane near Interstate 635. Jason Evans, a Dallas Fire Rescue spokesman, told the Dallas Morning News 2 women were wounded and taken to the hospital. Both were declared stable. According to police officials, the shooter, who was not publicly identified, died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Next up, North Texas's population is set to boom. Between 2013 and 2023, the population of Collin, Dallas, Denton, Ellis, Kaufman, Rockwall, and Tarrant counties added 1 million residents. According to the Texas Demographic Center, in the next decade, the North Texas population is expected to grow from 8.3 million to 10 million. As more people move into the region, families may have fewer neighborhood schools. Grapevine Colleyville ISD is pushing forward on a proposal to close 2 elementary schools. McKinney ISD has decided to close 3 elementary campuses. Fort Worth ISD is shuttering 18 schools by June 2029. A curious Texas question from a reader asked, with the population increasing in North Texas, why are so many school districts closing schools? Experts point to declining enrollment and budget strains. Public schools are struggling to fill their seats as competition with other modes of schooling, such as charter, private, and homeschooling, escalates. Birth rates are decreasing, and the cost of housing is pushing young families out. School districts are also dealing with deepening financial pressures. Consolidation presents a viable option to help ease monetary burdens. Bob Templeton, vice president of the school segment at Zonda Education, said, "Families moving to the area are looking at options like charter, private, and homeschooling." He said the expansion of school choice has been the biggest driver of declining enrollment. 20 years ago, neighborhood schools held the monopoly over student attendance. Now, Texas parents have more choices than ever. And NBA Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal is bringing his electronic music festival back to Fort Worth for a 3rd year. Shaq's Bass All-Stars Festival will return to Panther Island Pavilion on March 21st. O'Neal will perform once more as DJ Diesel. He launched the All-Stars Festival in Fort Worth back in 2023, and the inaugural edition drew roughly 15,000 fans. He decided to start the event in North Texas because of his years-long ties to the area. In the early aughts, he wanted to be traded to the Dallas Mavericks so he could play with Dirk Nowitzki. O'Neal bought an estate in Carrollton in 2022, though he later sold that home after reportedly purchasing a property in Rockwall County. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.